Hey people, welcome to our Take It or Leave It live stream where you could win a Kew Gardens 50p. Could it be Kew? Hi all. So could it be Kew this week? Last week we gave away a Olympic football. Before that it was an IRB Battle of Britain, so is it time for the Kew this week? We have got 12 people in today's game so far, 12 tickets. So we haven't sold out, but we have beaten the previous record, so we're doing really well.
Still got 15 minutes.
Yeah, still got 15 minutes left. So last week we gave away Olympic football, and before that it was the IRB Battle of Britain. So could it be that this week is going to be the Kew? So there it is. 2009 Kew Gardens is the top prize available. Hi Oceans, good to see you. So I will just post the link. That's the link there in the chat for the ticket sales, which are still open till 8 PM UK time. So we will just leave that open just in case there's anybody who wants to get any last minute tickets. So we'll just start the process of boxing up all the boxes. So I've got something in backwards, haven't you? That's it. Let's get this done as quickly as possible.
That's where you do it. Almost forgot that.
So who's here? We've got Oceans in chat. Anybody else around at the moment? Doesn't matter about the bag, just put them down here. We'll get the bag in a second. David Lister, hi. Great to see you here. Jimmy Radcliffe, hello. Yeah, we're all okay, Charlotte. Hope you're doing well as well. I'm just doing the usual process of boxing up the inserts before we do the draw later to see who's going to be our lucky winner this week. Nine watching, 3 likes. Yeah, we could do with a few likes, I suppose. We're not really into it for the subscribers and all the stuff on YouTube. We're mainly into it for the just for the fun of the game, really. But it certainly would help us out, I suppose, to have a few likes. Thanks for that, Si. Good morning, Rob. Yeah, another early start for you in Australia. Is everything?
Silly thing.
Special K, hi everyone. Yeah, good to see a few new faces here this week. Oh, that's another order. 2 more orders. Just get those processed. Yeah, no, we're not ending it yet. Football skills is still open till till 8 o'clock UK time, so it does give people a few minutes to buy any tickets, any last minute tickets.
11.
Yeah, Scott, that's great. Thanks for the plugs. It's I think it will get there, and not that long away. Like I said, we have today got to the best so far. Currently now it is going to be, let me just put this one in. We are now at 14 sales, so we're basically halfway, and it's only been a few weeks since we started, so I can't see that it's going to be that long before we're sold out. And thanks for your plugging. It is really helpful, and it's just great to see that people are enjoying this as well. I know I certainly am. Oh, there's another order. So if we keep going at this rate, it may well be that we sell out in a minute. Certainly the busiest it's ever been for us so far. Right, so I've processed those, so let's continue rather with the process of putting the boxes out. Hello Marshall Marauder. It is good to see so many new faces here. Or new names, I should say, I suppose, in the chat. And so many orders, of course. Certainly shows that that we are appreciated. I don't think so, Football Skills. I don't think we've had yours yet. Let me just check. There's another one. Oh yeah, another one's coming. It may well be. Let me just see. Yeah, that we got yours, Football Skills. I'll just process it now. Just takes a few seconds to process. Yes, someone you can win. I think Scott and Steve wouldn't mind, Rob, if you do get picked out again, if you could give it to one of them. They were very keen on that the other day. Right, so we're at 16 sales so far. Yeah, we've got yours, Oceans. Yeah, that got processed the other day. Obviously, it's really helpful to people do buy in advance, because then it just saves this frantic activity at the last minute. But if you can't, I mean, obviously you've got to be able to join the live stream when it's happening, and obviously some people just don't know till the last minute that they're available, so it can't always be helped. But if you do know you will be, then if you can buy in advance, it is slightly easier. So I've not got that long left to finish the finish off the boxing up here. Hi Steve. Well, that's great football skills. There's quite a lot of coin tubers about now. It's great to see such an active community, obviously, of which we are a part. So it is just a really nice community to get into. Good evening, Nanny Sue. Made a change last week that you didn't win the second prize. We have this week we haven't yet made up the second prize, so if I just flip over to the other screen a second, so what we'll do is the second prizes we can either do the mat, which is that design, so it's just a mini coin mat, the same sort of size as this this mat here, or we can do a pair of key rings with that on one side and our logo on the other that says take it or leave it. So yeah, just entirely up to the second prize winner, whatever they would like. So I just flip over to the main screen again. Just finish up the boxing up. So we're still short of plastic and stuff for our main stock, for our customised stuff that we sell in our store, but we may well get another printer, and we may have to start doing cardboard inserts rather than the plastic ones we were doing before, because we just can't get stock with this coronavirus. It's obviously our suppliers involved in the plastics industry are having to prioritise PPE, and as it looks like that priority is going to continue for a while, understandably so, we may well just have to switch to cardboard where it's possible. But other things like the mats and stuff, we do the big bar runner mats, we just cannot get them at all. At the moment we are looking every day to see if stock is available, but it just isn't quite yet. So that's the main game boxes all done, and I'm just going to box up the mystery box packages. So yeah, Alice is helping out today. She's have you done your nail? You've done your nails, haven't you, for today? If you want to show, she's got black nails today. She always does her nails up for the stream.
Not always.
Apparently not always.
Remember the first.
So yeah, so this is just in case anybody isn't aware what goes on this channel. This is a game in the style of Deal or No Deal.
Also got myself a nice cut.
So this is a game in the style of Deal or No Deal, where we pick a lucky contestant who has purchased a ticket from our site, and then they get to play a game in the style of Deal or No Deal to see what prize it is that they win in the end. So at the end of each round, rather than having a banker and making an offer, because we found that rather difficult, because of course a lot of the coins are similar value, we do mystery boxes. So you can see there underneath my video of me on the screen, there is the mystery box prizes listed there. So those are the available prizes, and the contestant will have the option to gamble if they want to. To go for, obviously most people are just going to continue in the main game while the queue is still in play, but assuming the queue goes out of play, then they have the contestant will have the option to gamble for the possibility of a very rubbish prize, but the possibility of still a fairly decent one. So the mystery boxes are lettered A to F, and we don't know what's in them, and obviously the contestant won't either. So they get to pick a box, and then they'll get the contents of that if they do take the offer, rather than whatever's in their box in the main game. So with that, I have finished the boxing up, and it's now 8 o'clock, so I'll just show the mystery boxes on the camera. So there they are. That's the mystery boxes, which will be available to choose from if somebody does want to take that option. So I'm just closing down the ticket sales now. So obviously I just need to do that before anybody buys one when it's too late. Where is it? There it is. So that is now done. Ticket sales are closed down, and we will just wait a couple of seconds in case there's anybody who was just in the process of checking out, but I think we're now done with that. Oh, Ollie says hi. So assuming that is all done now, we are at 16 sales, which is really good. As I said, it's the best so far, and yeah, it's really good. So that is done. That's confirmed. 16 sales, and I'll just make sure I've processed everybody. Yep, I've done everybody, so I'll now launch the game, which is up there now. And then we can move to picking our lucky winner. So just one other announcement, as I did say last week, the first week when we do sell all 30 tickets, we will play 2 games of this, assuming the queue doesn't go the first game. Obviously I don't want to be saying that we're going to give a queue away when we haven't actually got one in our possession. So yeah, assuming the first week when we do sell 30 tickets, we'll play the first game. If the queue's still with us after that, we will do a second game for that week, just to celebrate selling out. So it's time for the player selection. So I'll start that off. Just leave it going for a few seconds. So what have people said? Oh, Sai, yeah. So unfortunately, you do have to be online for the live stream. It is compulsory, unfortunately, for this. The way this works, we do need your input to. We're doing it more for the entertainment, really, than the money side of it. Obviously, the money is necessary when we are giving away a Kew Gardens, but so we need the person to be available for the live stream. So now when you do buy a ticket, I have changed it so you have to tick a box saying I confirm that I will be available for the live stream, because if you're not, then it does say in the terms and conditions we will give you 5 minutes to turn up, and if you don't, we'll have to pick somebody else. So I'm now going to pick this week's winner. So good luck all. a 10-second countdown, and then we will find out that our winner is Dragon Lord Coins. Steve Fraser is the lucky winner this week. So Steve, if anybody doesn't know, is where I get a lot of the coins from. So depending on what he wins this week, we might need to buy it straight back off you, Steve. You may make a very easy sale. So if you can just confirm you are still around and have survived the shock of seeing your name picked out, then that would be great. Yeah, there he is. Yeehaw. So let me just get rid of that. Alright, so we've got our yellow square, so there's your yellow square, Alice, to so Steve, that's brilliant. If you would like to pick your number for your box this week, and we will Alice will put the yellow square on it just to show that that is your box that you've selected. Number 19, please, Alice. So that's done and locked in, Steve. So yeah, as usual, it'll be 5 boxes opened in the first round and then 3 in each round thereafter. So if you'd like to pick your first box number to be opened, that would be brilliant. Number 2, please, Alice. So, box number 2 is the first one that's been selected. You need to put your hand in the middle there. That's it. Just further this way. That's it.
This camera is hot.
You just need to sit forward a bit, I think. Oh, Steve's picked all his numbers in one go. So, what's that? Olympic Triathlon was in box 2. Yeah. Box 2 was Olympic Triathlon. Box 21, please, for the second one. 21. It's down here.
I'm trying to work out how it...
Just towards me. Olympic football. So that was what was won last week. It's not such a good selection so far. So box number 1, please, Alice.
Olympic weightlifting.
Olympic weightlifting. Oh, that's not too bad, is it? So then the next one was box number 3. That's better, isn't it? Get a bit of light in here. Yeah, box 3. Thank you. Olympic hockey. Could definitely have been worse than Olympic hockey, couldn't it? And then the final one is box 4 for this round.
Yeah.
Oh, hasn't it? Oh, yeah.
Olympic
Olympic rowing as well has gone, which again isn't too bad. So that is the end of the first round, Steve. So as per usual, you get the option of choosing a mystery box. So just to say again, at the end of any round, the contestant can gamble that whatever they've got in their box in the main game and choose one of these. The contents are as above the image of these boxes, but nobody knows which is which, so it could be a rubbish coin or it could be a fairly good one. And as I suspected, Steve has chosen to leave the offer this time. So that is that done. So we've got another 3 boxes now to open, Steve, to see what you haven't won. So if you'd like to pick your numbers, Steve, we'll get on and open them. Box 7, please, Alice. So box 7 is Olympic table tennis. So next box, please. Box 13. It's quite hot in Exeter tonight where we are, and there's a plague of flying ants outside as well, so we've got to keep the doors and windows closed. Olympic wrestling. Not ideal, is it? Not ideal this week. But still some good ones available. And box 20 to finish off this round, Alice. Box 20 is Olympic boccia. That's another good one to be rid of, really. So again, end of the round, and you can trade your current position for a mystery box. So again, boxes A to F are available should you wish to take them. I'm fairly sure that the answer is going to be leave it, but we have to pose the question, take it or leave it. It's the name of the game. Leave it is. So, next box then, please, Steve. Box 8, please, Alice. Box 8. Just a further, that's it. Box 8 is Olympic gymnastics. Not too bad. In fact, it is probably the best option there. So then next one, please. 22, please. 22 is Olympic sailing. That's not a bad one at this stage. And the final box for this round is number 16. 16 is IRB 4th Portrait Battle of Britain. So again, it's not a brilliant one, but there are still some good prizes available. And again, this is the end of another round, so it is take it or leave it for a mystery box, please, Steve. Still leave it. Okay, so that's that left. So if you'd like to pick your next box. Box 6. So box number 6 is Olympic tennis. So box 6, Olympic tennis. So next box, please, Steve. Yeah, keep going, Steve. Still all to play for at this stage. Well, not quite all, but still quite some good ones. Box 14, please, Alice.
That's 14.
Yeah. Olympic pentathlon for that one. Again, that's the best option so far. And then box 18, please, Alice. And that is the Kew. Unfortunately, that has now gone out of play. So, a bit of a disappointing round there for certain. So, offer 4 then, we still have the option of a mystery box, Steve. So if you've got the option of trading in your potential puddle duck for this one here, which you may have seen before since we bought it off you a few weeks ago. The potential of that. So it's still leaving it. So if you'd like to pick your next box, we can see what is available. It's always a bit disappointing when the queue goes, but that's what we've got the mystery boxes for. If people do want to still get a reasonable gamble, then box 11, yeah, then that option is still there. So what is this one? This is Olympic goal ball. Well, it's not too bad. So next box, please. Number 10, please. Olympic shooting. And then lastly 17. Is Olympic Taekwondo. So again, the end of another round. So Would you like to take a mystery box where you could got the potential of your Penny Black or IRB Battle of Britain or Triathlon versus your potential of the Puddle Duck, but you've got the downside that you could end up with Victoria Cross, which isn't too bad, but obviously the value of that is very much less than some of your other options. Happy just to be playing, yeah. It really is it's even good from this perspective as well. Going for a duck, lol. Leave it, please. Okay, so we've left that. Yeah. So if you'd like to pick your next one. Yeah, they are actually fairly good coins left on the board, aren't they? Five, please, Alice. Flopsy Bunny. So it's okay. Probably is going to be more valuable than the duck in the end. Number 12, please, Alice. 12 contains Jemima Puddle Duck. Not brilliant selections, and box 15 to finish off the round. (2018) Peter Rabbit. So it comes down to this, Steve. It comes down to Isaac Newton versus Olympic Judo, or are you going to accept a mystery box, take the gamble, and potentially have your coin back again, or maybe you'd like that one instead, or maybe you'll end up with the Ironside or the Victoria Cross, or perhaps you'll just stick with what you've got on your main board there. It's up to you, Steve. Mystery box, take it or leave it. Sticking and staying with number 19, so we're leaving the offer and you're not taking the swap, which I have to press twice, gets really annoying. So it comes down to box number 19. So here it is, box number 19. We will see what the contents are, but first we have to see what would have happened if you had selected a mystery box. We can't show you what you have got yet. We've got to make it slightly worse and let you pick out at this stage the Penny Black or the IRB Battle of Britain. So choose a mystery box. We'll open it up and see what you would have won had you stayed in the game, and had you taken the offer, rather, not stayed in the game. You have stayed in the game. So had you taken the offer, which of these would you have chosen? You would have chosen F. So let's just see what would have been in box F. So this is what Steve hasn't won this. He turned down our generous offer of Victoria Cross the medals. I think that was the right decision, don't you, Steve? So you turned down Victoria Cross the medals, funnily enough. I think you would have done that had you known what was in it as well. And you have won the contents of this box here. Drag it out a couple seconds longer. Open it really slowly. And we will now see what your prize is for this week. And it is Sir Isaac Newton is your prize for this week. So I'll just pop that down there. And just to, for the sake of transparency and to prove it, we will then just show what was in this, which should of course be the judo. So let me just mark that off on the screen as well. So that's the Sir Isaac Newton is still available. So just get that. There it is. So there is your prize. So also Steve, you do get your option of either the mat in that style or a pair of key rings with that on it, and I'll take it or leave it logo on the other side. So if you'd just like to say whether you prefer the mat or the key rings, then we'll get those sent out to you as well. Let me just swap back to the main one. Mat, please, can you just write that down? So Steve wants a mat for his prize. Yeah, so at this stage we will then select a second prize. Okay, so we will just pick out another player. So this is just purely going to be, when I put it up, this is just purely going to be for the second prize, which is either going to be a mat or a pair of key rings, depending on what the person picked out would like to have. Let's pick a second prize winner. Just let the clock run down on that one a second. This is purely for the mat or key rings. And it's Scott Coins. It's both the representatives of the three amigos that have been picked out this time. So I think, Scott, based on what you were saying the other day, I'm sure you'd rather have the mat, but if you could just confirm that in the chat, then we will get that sent out to you. Yeah, Matt for Scott as well, if you just write that down. So, yes, so we'll be obviously same time, same place next week. We've done really well this week with ticket sales, and as I said before, we are looking to do 2 games on the first week when we sell out all our tickets. So if you can just spread the word, I'm sure all of you are really enjoying it just as much as I am. Actually, it's a really I'm glad I started this. It's a really good, exciting game for everybody involved, including me. So if you can just spread the word to all the coin community, and just let them know that we are here and we are doing these games on a Saturday. Then that would be brilliant. But yeah, so we will see you same time, same place next week. So thanks for joining us, and bye all.